While appearing on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night, Donald Trump said he would be willing to debate Bernie Sanders before the June 7th primary in California. Trump highlighted how high the ratings would be for such a debate and says that if the network would put up the money, he would enjoy debating Sanders for charity. So this was before Trump was supposed to hit a private fundraiser in LA, so he stopped by the Jimmy Kimmel Live show, and Kimmel was asking him on behalf of Bernie Sanders if he would be willing to debate. And this is, of course, following Hillary Clinton backing out of the debate before the California primary. So Trump was talking about a number of things. He was saying that if, in fact, Bernie Sanders would be easier for him to beat in a race, even this is considering Bernie Sanders is leading in the polls. He talks about how Bernie Sanders also has the system rigged against him. He talks about superdelegates and everything. And then, of course, Trump reiterates the fact that he used to complain about how rigged the system was until he started winning, and then he stopped. So, but let's hear what he has to say with regards to debating Bernie Sanders. Let's take a look.
We would have such high ratings, and I think I should take that money and give it to some worthy charity, okay?
So if it was done for charity, you would agree to do that?
If he paid a nice sum toward a charity, I would.
So that happened. Obviously, the audience seemed to be pretty excited about that. And then as of this morning, Bernie Sanders took to Twitter, and he seems to be supportive of it as well. Let's take a look at the tweet there. It says, "Game on. I look forward to debating Donald Trump in California before the June 7th primary."
Oh, so
20,000 retweets. So what do you think?
Trump's in, Sanders is in, it's happening.
Game on, man. Now,
why wouldn't it happen?
Yeah, okay, so obviously since then, Trump's spokespeople have backed off and said, oh, that was just a joke. That's not actually going to happen. Many people think that there's no likelihood of that actually taking place. But to me, I was really compelled by that. Whether or not, Bernie Sanders' campaign is over and done with, I think that is the debate that people want to see. Right? Like,
no,
wouldn't you
sure.
want to see something like that?
For sure. For somebody who had high hopes for Bernie in the beginning, I was somebody who was saying, oh, I can't wait. I mean, when I was watching the GOP debates and then I was watching the Democratic debates, I was just waiting. I was like, I can't wait to watch Bernie Sanders go after, whoever it is on that stage. I mean, now we know it's Donald Trump, even better. And I wanted to see that so bad because the standards at the debates on the GOP side were so low. They were talking about such low crap. And I was just like, I can't wait to see the juxtaposition with, somebody intelligent versus one of these guys. And I was just praying. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So for me to finally be able to see Bernie Sanders go after somebody like Trump face to face, that would be so sasatisfying. It'd be my last little hoorah. But hey, It's probably, like you said, not going to happen. Why would somebody who's got it in the bag, I'm talking about Donald Trump, why would he do something like a debate against somebody who's not going to get it?
Well,
probably.
First of all, for the ratings, I think is exactly right. Donald Trump is still a businessman through and through, and that would be crazy. I mean, it's reminiscent of, remember when Jon Stewart and Bill O'Reilly debated? It's sort of that kind of when everyone's like, yeah, this is what we want to see. I mean, people do take it seriously, considering many people do consider Trump and Bernie Sanders to be this awesome, like, diabolical dynamic duo or whatever.
For sure.
But so the other interesting thing, though, is if something like this happened, it could really be helpful for Hillary Clinton, for example, because like Bernie Sanders could tear down Donald Trump in the way that we all want that to happen. And so then if, as is expected, Hillary Clinton is the nominee, then maybe people can remember some of the things that he took him down on. So I don't know. I still think it would be great. Again, it's not likely it's going to happen.
I agree. I don't think it's likely to happen because it could probably, most likely, only hurt Donald Trump, and he's already got it in the bag. So why do any more than he needs to, right?
I guess when you're right, you're right. All right. So Trump-Sanders debate. Do you think it's even possible? And if so, would you want to watch it?